How to use your direction box in Practicad. There are three features inside the direction box of Practicad, and we're going to go over all three in the next tutorials. The first feature is the axis control. Notice I've got my workbox and direction box in one container. I have it locked open, and now we're going to focus on the axis control. You can see here we have three different choices: all axes, axis, or mid-axis. To show you what these three options do, we're going to grab a piece of rectangular duct and we're going to try to place it on the drawing by clicking one time, and we're going to rotate it in a circle. Notice that Practicad is allowing me to rotate it at any degree to the drawing that I want. However, if I switch it to axis, notice that when I go to rotate around the drawing, Practicad will only allow me to do this at 90-degree angles. I cannot go in between. It's kind of like working in ortho mode in AutoCAD. If we switch it to mid-axis, Practicad will allow me to snap my duct at 45-degree angles to the drawing. This is usually what we use polar tracking for in your AutoCAD options down here. So this is just a simple feature to allow you to control the way or the degrees at which Practicad duct or entities can spin. Another feature inside your direction wheel is the direction wheel itself. I'm going to grab an elbow and then use C for continue to snap the elbow to the piece of rectangular duct. Notice the second it snaps, Practicad puts a little red line in the direction wheel and shows that the angle the elbow is at 0 degrees. Airflow of the fitting or the in-out connection dictate the degrees. So the elbow is turning to the right, that is 0 degrees. If we would like to switch the elbow to the left, all we need to do is reverse the side, and now you'll see the elbow will be turning to the left, and Practicad shows us that it's 180 degrees. We can also rotate it down. You can notice it's rotated down because an X will appear whenever the duct is rotated down, or we can switch it to the opposite side and we can rotate it up. Obviously, if we're dealing with round duct, we can also click on midpoints to rotate things at specific roll angles. In this tutorial, since we're using rectangular duct, we're only going to rotate it around 90 degrees. The last feature in the direction box is the ability to put in any roll angle you would want the duct to be rotated on. Here we have split screen, two views with an elbow attached to some pipe. We're going to click on the elbow one time. When we do that, you can see that Practicad is showing us that the elbow is at 0 degrees, oriented from the pipe that it's attached to. And now we can obviously control the roll angle of the elbow if we'd like to edit directly from the direction wheel by just clicking on the line we want. Or we could just keypad in the exact roll angle we need. For example, if we would like to rotate this at 15 degrees, we can just type in 15 in our parameter box here. Once we hit enter, it's going to rotate it at 15 degrees. This way we can edit our duct later or give specific roll angles to all of our entities. That'll conclude the tutorials on the direction box.